Team, it's that time. Seth video update. I wanted to give you a follow-up on the Summit Speakers. You all ranked Craig Rochelle number 1, Will Guidera number 2, Coach K number 3, Michael Jr. number 4, and Kendra Hall number 5. Which is interesting because when we talked with the Summit crew, they don't publish the full rankings anymore. The way that it used to go is they would say, because I would sit in some of these, like a while ago, they would say, hey, we're going to put these on the board, but you don't need to share them out there with people. Don't put them on Twitter. And so I thought, oh, okay, I'm not going to put it on Twitter, but I'm going to take it home and tell the staff. Well, word got out to the speakers that this happens, and it doesn't feel good for anybody to be at the bottom of the list. And so they are not giving us the full list, but they let us know that nobody rated below a 4, which is pretty awesome. I definitely rated a couple of speakers below a 4. So that in mind, Craig Rochelle was number 1. Will Guidera and, what's his name? Arthur Brooks were 2 and 3. I don't know the exact order of that. The number 1 female was Johnny Erickson Tata, and then aside from that, everybody ranked pretty high. So they were very happy with the overall ratings of the summit. They are aware of their streaming issues. They have solutions in mind for next year. That was the biggest thing they took a ding on. But overall, the summit was rated, I think, a 4.6, and they were hoping for a 4.65. So that's pretty good. They're very, very, very happy with it. Our attendance was up almost 75% year over year. So I think we were one of the sites that were at the top of the year over year growth. So hats off to Luke and the team that he recruited for all of that. That's incredible. And hopefully you have combed through that content and pulled out the 2 or 3 things that you are going to be working on or incorporating into your personal leadership as we take growth personally together. This coming weekend is Labor Day weekend, and we are wrapping up the series called The End, and we are going to be looking at the end as in heaven. What is heaven? What awaits those of us who have placed our faith in Christ? And I'm still in the process of discerning, like, where all am I going to go? Heaven, hell, judgment seat, day of the Lord, all of that stuff. I don't know if you've realized this, but I know those of you that have studied, but there's a lot of content, and trying to fit it in a tangible way that our audience can walk away like, I didn't just sit in front of a fire hose and I'm confused. It's been very challenging and kind of fun. I had a handful of comments this weekend of people who were so thankful because the way that Revelation is talked about around them is confusing and concerning and sometimes, frankly, weird. Like, I had a first-time guest say, every time I hear somebody talk about the end times or any series or talk, she's like, I can't even listen to it. I'm triggered and I get anxious. And she was like, you helped me see it, and I was able to sit through the whole talk without becoming overwhelmed and afraid. And so I'm just thankful for those of you that have helped in the process. Thankful for the opportunity to do that. So if people want more resources, if you go to the Watch tab on our app and you click on the series and the week, I have message notes included there, and at the bottom of that are some of the resources or references that I give for some of the photos or whatever, like the rainbow looking cross-reference photo. All of that is available on the app for people who ask, and so just be familiar with that. So that you're ready to go. Next week, we kick off Stronger Than Stress, and we're going to let Barb actually kick off the series since it's her book. I will be introducing her live on the stage, so that'll be kind of fun. And then her and I are going to split the rest of the series. And I just think this is a timely, helpful, practical, biblical series that you all are going to be blessed by. So make plans to attend. During September, we are shifting backup taping to Tuesdays, so that'll be kind of fun to try that out and see if that helps our team kind of align more into the weekend. And then the last thing that I have for you that I want you to take a second to think about is we are stepping into Labor Day weekend, which means none of us are working on Monday. And I know that creates more stress for some of you. It does for me too, because it kind of shortens your week. You're used to getting a lot of work done on Monday. So do what you need to do today, tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, all of that, so that hopefully You can take a breath on Monday. The way that we sustain the fun and the hard work that we get is we have to be intentional with our days off, and especially holidays that come along, where it's like do what we need to do to try to just create a little bit of breathing room. I mean, ultimately, Sabbath, which was a weekly practice of no work, is an act of trust and surrender to God. It's saying, hey, I trust that you have it all. That doesn't mean that you don't do anything, but what I would encourage you to do as we start thinking about Labor Day is schedule an hour, maybe two, for those of you that don't have kids and a lot of other things that you're taking care of, maybe all day, but schedule some time to go do something that fills your cup. Play disc golf, go to a park and hike around, go to Farnsworth and just chill out, read a book for the day, take a day trip to Cleveland or Ann Arbor or Grand Rapids, Ohio, or sit at home and play video games all day. Like whatever is going to be life-giving for you, spend some time doing it. And as you're doing it, receive it as a gift from God. Like savor it. Like take it in and go, man, it is so nice that I am able to enjoy this, and try not to get sucked back into all the things you should on yourself that day. And so for an hour, 2, 3, or 4, let's take some time to enjoy a little bit of heaven on that Labor Day. That's my encouragement to you. All right. Love you guys. See you soon. And be prayerful about this weekend. Hoping to encourage those who have not crossed the line of faith to take a step in that direction this weekend. And excited to see God continue to provide people and growth and resources. We're going to have an incredible fall. And that's why taking a little time over Labor Day, I think, is going to be really important. Love you guys. See ya.